tutorial is going to help you start your very first project in Adobe Premiere. So what we're going to do is, because Premiere takes a little minute to open, we're going to get ready by going down to our Start menu, and we are going to click Adobe Premiere Pro, and we're going to give it a minute to load because this is a rather big program. Here in a moment we'll see a little window pop up on the screen. But while we're waiting for this guy to load up, we're going to go into Google Chrome and we're going to get some files because we want some files to use for our practice. So if you go into your Google Classroom and you go to our class, you'll notice on the tutorial assignment that there is a folder for you to use right here, this Adobe Premiere Tutorials folder. You can either download this entire zip file, which will give you every single file that you can use for practice, or you can pull them piece by piece out of here. It kind of just depends on what you want. I would just go down through and right click on this first one and let's download it, and download anyways. So this is going to give us pictures and video clips and a whole bunch of other stuff that we can put into Adobe for these practice tutorials rather than having to find them on Google ourselves. So that looks like it's downloaded, so I'm going to open it up real quick. And here's all of the files that I need. So remember, I need to move these to my H drive, so I make sure that I always have them. So I'm going to highlight everything. Right click, I'm going to copy them. And then I'm going to go to my H drive on my PC, open up my H drive and go into that folder where we had Adobe Premiere files. And I'm just going to make a new folder to put these guys in because I like to stay organized. We're going to do this tutorial practice files because you can use these files for like every tutorial that we do. And then we go in there and I'm going to paste all of them. So now these files are on my H drive. I can play around with them as much as I need to for whatever I want to. And they'll always be there, so we can go ahead and we can just close that. And we can minimize our browser. And now Premiere is ready to go. So you notice over here on the right side, you're going to have New Project and Open Project. This is because we've never used Premiere before. Once we start using Premiere, the projects that we've worked on will show up here in the middle. And there's also this blue, this New Project. You can click either way. So let's click if you got the middle one, you can click the middle one, or if you don't, you can click New Project over here. It does the exact same thing. So we'll click New Project, and you're going to get a lot of settings, and a lot of this is going to be really new to you. So first thing we want to do is give it a name. It says Untitled right now. We can say Practice Tutorial 1s through 6 because there's 6 of them. We can use the exact same file for everything. We don't need to make a new one every time. The location, see how it's saving here to our documents. This is what we talked about. We need to change this because we need to change it to our H drive. So I'm going to click Browse. I'm going to go to this PC. I'm going to go down to my H drive, open up my H drive, and you can just do it right here with your Adobe Premiere files. So click here and select Folder. So now everything that we do is going to get saved in the H drive. The rest of the stuff down here you do not need to touch. This is some very specific stuff for more advanced editing. We're just going to leave it as it is. It's okay. We're just going to hit OK. And here in a moment it'll load our workspace. All right, and here's our workspace. So you do have some tutorials over here, which are indicated by time and what they go over. These are kind of similar videos to what the Adobe guy was talking about. If you want to go through them, you're welcome to. If not, you can always close the panel and you can come back to it later. But this is how you start a new project. So this is our starting point for every project that we do. We make sure that we have the files ready, then we go in and we make the new project, and from here is where we'll get started in the next tutorial.